For the communities of Kidandan and Basufe in Giwa local government area, peace had long been a distant dream, shattered by relentless bandit attacks. However, a glimmer of hope now emerges as Kaduna State government's engagement with these armed groups appears to be yielding results. Once besieged by violence, the two villages are now experiencing a respite from attacks. While authorities remain cautious, this development raises critical questions. Can dialogue truly end banditry, or is this just a temporary truce in a long and bitter war? Babajide Kolade Utitoju visited both communities and reports.
Kaduna State had witnessed steady decline in security. What began as isolated incidents of banditry and cattle rustling escalated into full-blown crisis, leaving travelers and villagers in constant fear. The past 5 years have been particularly challenging. 2019, 39 students kidnapped from Federal College of Forestry Mechanization, Afaka. 2020, more than 50 villagers massacred in Kukumdaji and Gorangan. 2021, 121 students abducted from Bethel Baptist High School. 2022, Abuja Kaduna train attack, 8 killed, 62 kidnapped. 2023, 33 villagers killed in Giwa local government area. 2024, 137 students and teachers kidnapped from Kuriga, Chikun local government area. These are not just statistics. They are stories of lives disrupted and communities left in despair. In May 2023, Senator Basufe assumed office as governor of Kaduna State, inheriting a state on the brink. Determined to restore peace, he launched a multifaceted approach, combining military action with non-kinetic strategies aimed at addressing the root causes of the conflict.
We are developing the Kaduna model, a comprehensive framework for sustainable peace and security. This model will include disarmament, demobilization, and reintegration, alongside investment in rural development and conflict resolution. It is a holistic approach that addresses both the symptoms and the root causes of insecurity. Through numerous meetings and extensive discussions, we have built bridges of trust. Several senior bandits leaders have laid down their arms and embraced peace, along with their followers.
To understand the impact of these efforts, I embarked on a journey to Kaduna's most dangerous regions. Accompanied by armed operatives in 11 trucks, every precaution was taken to ensure safety. The first stop was the palace of the Emir of Zauzau in Zaria. Here, I met with the Emir of Zauzau, Ahmed Bamali, a key figure in the traditional leadership of Kaduna State. He shared his insights on the crisis and the efforts being made to address it.
So the network of the Fulbe is greater than any other tribe in Nigeria. So if these things are addressed, yes, and then all these access routes are provided, that is one. Then number two, yes, encourage them through education to understand the need of staying in peace. A Fulani man is not expected to carry AK-47, but his stick and a cutlass to cut grass for his, cows, and then a stick at least to use to control, the cattle. Yeah. But any Fulani man with AK-47 is a criminal. He has no business with AK-47 or a pistol.
He believes the non-kinetic approach is crucial but must be complemented by military action where necessary.
And regarding this non-kinetic approach, I can proudly say we've seen remarkable, progress made so far.
From Zaria, I traveled to Kidandan, a village in Giwa local government area, approximately 45 kilometers away. Once a thriving community, Kidandan has been ravaged by conflict between farmers and herders. leading to banditry, kidnapping, and economic collapse. The local market, once the lifeblood of the community, was forced to close. Farmers had to pay a levy just to access their own farmland. The Kaduna State government's non-kinetic efforts have begun to bear fruit. The market has reopened, and farmers are returning to their fields. In continuation of my assessment of the security situation in Kaduna State, I'm here today in Kidandan community, Giwa local government area of the state. And I have with me the commander, 1 Military Intelligence Brigade, Kaduna, Brigadier General Abubakar Liu. General, what is the situation of security here at the moment?
In Kidandan, we have had a series of activities in the past where bandits have ravaged the community, and most of the community have not been able to operate. The activities here were suspended. However, currently, as you have asked, normalcy to a certain degree has returned to community. As you saw on our way coming,
Yes.
Communities have integrated, not completely as we wanted, but it is no more that side.
So, and I have here community leaders. A lot of them are district heads in this whole area, Kidandan, Kagara, and so many communities. And I also have here repentant bandits, those who have made up their minds that they will no longer continue with a life of criminality. They are here. We are going to be talking to them about the extent of security in this area. I spoke with a repentant bandit who says he is happy to embrace peace. Labarin da naji kai sohon barau ne, amma ka daina, da gaskiya ne ka daina. Saboda girman Allah ka giya mana gaskiya, ka daina.
Na daina, in Allah yarda.
Me yasa ka daina?
Saboda a zauna lafiya.
Ba za ka koma jaji ba.
In Allah yarda. Ban fata.
Wani barawo a Katsina, sunan shi Daudawa, ya ce ya daina. Amma ya koma aka kashe shi a jeji. Kai ba za ka iya haka ko? Karin shi da girma Allah ka daina. To, muna bukatan rayuwar mutane. Ka bani garanti yanzu cewa ba za ka taba yi abin da yake sa mutane a bala'i.
Allah yarda.
Na gode. Zan samu wani kuma? Ban da kai?
Wani nan.
Shi ma tsohon barau dai.
Ai mun nan ba tsohon barayi.
Na taba jeshin fida. Na yi magana da barayi. Sun bana kawari cewa za su sun daina kashe mutane. Irin abin da nake so na.
To mu anan
ganjuna su giya mana cewa mun daina kashe mutane. Mun daina irin kisa da muka yi mun daina. Wallahi Allah in na ji daga bakinsu cewa ba za su taba kashe mutane, ba za su kwashe shanun mutane. Wallahi zan ji daɗi zan koma Lagos. Na san abin da ya kawo na same shi. Wallahi don rayuwar mutane muke nema.
to ai kana ji kai ranka da dai. A nan mu dai nan mun samu zaman lafiya.
Gaskiya ne wannan.
Ko ba haka bane? Kuma mun zauna mun yi shawara da manya mun yadda ba wani abin da zai ƙara faruwa.
Amin.
Ka gane?
Allah ya sa.
Ba wani abin da zai ƙara faruwa. Sai dai ɓanna ita muka gada. Don an ce saniya ta yi ɓanna hankalin mu bai tashi. Za mu ce dai ba rigima a bari mu zo mu ga ɓannar da aka yi a gyara, in mai gona bai yafe ba a samu abin da aka bashi tunda ba biyan shi za a yi ba. Ka gane? Kuskure ko yau da kullum ba wanda ya wuce shi. Dan watan mashin, dan abubuwa kaɗan, kuma muna ta addu'a kuma muna ta ƙoƙari yadda za mu kulle hanyar da za a riƙa yi. Ka gane? Mu nan mun samu zaman lafiya in Allah da.
Abin da muke so kenan.
Kuma muna fatan ta ɗore. Ko kuma abin da muke so ku taimake mu da shi. Kun san akwai wata matsala wanda take sa aka ce mazuru ya tada tuba. Ka san ci koko kana jin Hausa sosai?
Zan koyi maka bin ji wannan.
Baka san mazuru yana tada tuba ba? Baka sani ba? To akwai abun da ke tasowa a koma cikin wahala. Ka san shi? Kaga dai mu yanzu mun yadda mun sa ido 100%. Ba za mu bari a yi abin da aka yi baya ba. Ko makamancin ci ba za mu bari a yi ba. Ka gane inda muna da rayuwa. Amma ku taimakon da muke so ku kuma ku yi mana ku jami'an tsaro tunda Allah ya haɗa mu da ku. Muna son kuma ire-iren ku. Ka san kuma akwai marasa zaman lafiya. Ka sani? Zan sa riga na mai kyau in shiga mota ina da Kaduna a kama ni a rike.
Don mene za kama?
Haka nan sai su ce sun kama ɓarawo. Ya ƙuri mana, ai akwai suna yi. Ka gane?
Sojoji ko polisawa?
Polisawa. Mu gaskiya sojoji ba su kama mu yanzu.
Sun san kun canja.
Yawwa, su sojoji ko wani mu aka kama muna da wanda za mu kira mu roƙi alhorma su taimake mu a saka mana mutum. Mun yadda da su sun yadda da mu. Kuma mun ce mun ɗauki amana tsakaninmu da su ba za mu ci amanan su ba. Sai dai su za su ci amanan mu.
Ai ba za su ci amana.
Misali ina gaya maka ne
General.
Ai a gaban shi wannan mun yi magana da shi. Ya san ni na san shi. Ofis ɗin shi ne kawai ban taɓa zuwa ba. To waɗannan polisa muke so ku rika jawo mana ra'ayinsu su bar kama mana yara. Kamar yanzu ni na shiga gari an kama ni an riƙe kaga ina da yara ina da yaya za su iya shiya to tunda baba ya ce an kama shi mu bari mu je mu kama wani mu ko ba gaskiya bane to duk shike ƙara kama mana badali to ni ina roƙo wannan abun dan Allah da Annabi a kulle shi ku bar mu idan muna shiga inda muke so wallahi duk wata matsala za a kulle ta inda ma ba a yi tunani ba za mu iya jagoranci a je a yi zaman lafiya
za a jara
ko ba haka bane
mutumin na za a jara
yawwa don yanzu kaga akwai yaran mu da yin zaman lahiyan nan sun shiga an kama su yanzu ba a ba musu ba kuma polisa su kama su ba sojoji don in sojoji ne na tabbatar da za su ba mu mutanen mu amma ina roƙo ban san girman da Allah ya baka ba kai ma a cikin wannan hidiman amma ina roƙonka da sauran jama'a don Allah don Annabi wannan abun ya ba faruwa saboda kaga yanzu mukan sai da dabbobi daga nan kasuwar da gwamna ya bude mana sai a je kamar Zaria sai a tare su sai a kama masayan nan sai a ci masa mutunci kaga za su kashe mana kasuwa ko ba gaskiya ba sai su ce su ba da su muka zauna ba mun zauna da sojoji ne to mun kuma abin da muka dauka da soja da dan sanda duk ɗaya ne kuma mun san inda soja zai shiga yayi wuta dan sanda bai zuwa wuri tunda duk dan sandan da ke Zaria bai taba wuto ko karau ba ya zo da niyan zai je ya harbi barawo ko ba gaskiya ba ni na ga ma gaskiya ne tsakani da Allah ana son a daidaita ne komi a bari to yesu shi ai da sojoji muka zauna to muna kai wannan korafin a gare ku taimake mu mu nan area a karamar hukumar Giwa ta yamma in Allah ya yarda sai dai irin abin da ba a rasa ba amma magana a ce za a je a dauko wani a karban mai kuɗi in Allah da ba za a ƙara ba in Allah ya yarda yawa ni ma na gode yawa.
My journey continued to Basufe, another small village in Giwa local government. This is the junction that leads to Yadi Forest. Yadi Forest has a huge concentration of bandits here in Kaduna State. And Yadi Forest has been a major point where the Nigerian army and bandits have had so many confrontations. With security improving, more people can fly this road that leads to Basufe. In Basufe, I heard directly from the community about the transformative effects of reconciliation between farmers and herders. Right now, I'm in Basufe village in Giwa local government area of Kaduna State. This community has been, over time, a major
point of conflict between the Nigerian armed forces and bandits who have made a career out of tormenting people of this community. This high ground to my right, was the high ground from where the bandits continually tried to ambush Nigerian troops. And for that reason, the army made it a duty to take control of that high ground so that troops will not come to any form of danger as they try to protect residents of this community. If there's any community in this area that has suffered the most in the hands of bandits, it is the Basufe community. From Basufe community, Giwa local government area of Kaduna State, Babajide Kolade Chitoju for TVC News.
All right, BKO, you were in Giwa local government area of Kaduna State. Tell us more about what you discovered, the security situation in Kaduna State.
Yes, Basufe and Kidandan were amongst the most tormented communities by bandits. In fact, the Emir of Zaria, in my interview with him, mentioned Kidandan as one area where he was happy that things were getting better. So I approached the army. I said I wanted to visit those dangerous communities. Let me see if indeed things were getting better. And the GOC agreed to have his men take me there. Because of the fluid nature of security in Kaduna State, okay, I was taken to Kidandan by the army. I had 11 gun trucks to accompany me to that place. 11 gun trucks. I also had policemen. So 11 gun trucks of the army and then the police, because anything can happen.
You can never be too careful, true.
Yes, anything can happen. You can be ambushed, anything can happen. The army always wants to be ready. So I went there and I could see that indeed security had improved. All everyone wants is for the situation to continue to get better. You can see the bandits that I interviewed, they had their own worries too. And as far as they are concerned, if the government plays its own part, they will have no reason to go back to banditry, because they too are not enjoying. Even when their wives are in labor, they find it difficult to take them to hospitals in the urban centers, because as they are coming out of the area, they could be bombed. Soldiers will kill them. So they too, it's not as if they too are enjoying a life of banditry like that. So they want peace as much as possible. And you can see, I asked him repeatedly in Hausa, are you sure you are not going back?
Exactly.
They don't like to be called bandits or barao. But my own urban Hausa, my goal is to communicate and my goal is to understand you. I wasn't going to call him any other name. So I was touching him. I said, Kei barao ni katabatakadena, are you sure that you have stopped? He didn't like it. So at a point, the soldiers told me that I should stop
using that word.
I should stop calling him barao. They know they will prefer that I deodorized the crime that they are committing in that way. Well, I'm happy that at least there's progress.
Exactly.
Yes, they don't want to be called barao at all. But things are getting better, and there's a fuller story that our people can watch in our documentary series.
Sustaining this peace is what matters the most right now.
Well, I think I give kudos to the governor of Kaduna State for that initiative. He said kinetic and non-kinetic
working together at the same time.
Yes. And that's what the Emir of Zaria suggested.
And we are seeing the results. I mean, this is strategy. This is it's not just to be chasing after them. Those of them who are genuinely repentant, of course, they could be absorbed, which is what we have seen. And honestly, I also give kudos to the state director of the DSS,
Yes.
Akim Abiola, who actually called me when Gide was there, that he saw that he's been moving around, and he also gave some information as to what the government is doing.
Yes.
So it's like a collaborative effort with the military, the DSS, the police, all of them, and I think we're achieving results.
And everything boils down to the political will to end
and you know,
this.
today, the prices of foodstuffs are coming back because you can see the activities in the
If people
in the
can
market.
access their farms,
Yes.
Okay.
we will
See,
have good.
my wife told me this morning
Okay.
that a basket of tomato that she bought about 2 months ago for 60,000 is going for 20,000 now.
Yes.
We
yes.
bought it 11,000 in
All right.
in Pambegua. 11,000.
11,000.
Yes.
The basket.
All right, gentlemen.
A
All right.
basket, full basket.
Exactly.
So things
All
are
right.
coming down.
All right, gentlemen. Thank you so much. MJ, thank you so much for coming to the
Thank
studio. BK, team captain,
Thanks.
beautiful report.
Yeah,
Thanks.
Really
that was
beautiful
a fantastic.
report. Very, very
So watch out
fantastic.
for the Birnin-Gwari report.
And that's it on Journalist Hangout today. Join us tomorrow for another episode of the program. You can watch the repeat broadcast of this episode tonight at 11. Join us for a longer version from 1:30 to 3:30 p.m. for Journalist Hangout on Sunday. We are on YouTube at youtube.com/TVC News Nigeria. I am Benga Oreshegun. Bye for now, and God bless Nigeria.